Okay, so anyone who's been following us on Facebook this week will know that a certain parcel arrived from China, and without further ado, here it is! I'm just kidding, of course. Here's the real one. Gloom of Kilforth, a fantasy quest game. It's finally real. And here it is. A little bit bigger than the prototype. Let's just get rid of that now. So here it is at last. And here's amazing artwork adorning the cover. So pretty. A fantasy quest game for 1 to 4 players aged 12 and up, 45 minutes per player. That sounds ace. Love to give that a go. Beautiful glossy cover, gorgeous artwork. Let's see what's inside. A little bit of a spoiler on the side there. Oh, I don't want to see that. I'm not sure if the video's picking this up, but the artwork on the side is amazing. You're going to get reflection more than anything. Let's just take a quick look at the back cover. Contents, some sample cards, blurb, choking hazard, All or Nothing Productions logo. So in the box we have a rulebook. This thing is gorgeous. Let me just show you the front and back here. Superb. It came out absolutely beautifully. This is a real glossy rulebook as well. 32 pages. Can you see your name on there? If you're a Kickstarter backer on the original campaign, you'll be in the book here. Reference tables for quick lookup, quick access. Art spoilers throughout. This is pretty much a dream come true for me. The quality here is as good as anything else out there. Daz and Tom have done amazing work on the graphic design and the layout. Patrick Brennan from Fantasy Flight has done a brilliant job on the rules. They're available now, you can read through them and see what you think. If you've got any questions or anything, ask, but he's gone through them with a fine-tooth comb to make them as palatable and lucid as possible. Got this amazing artwork. It's so exciting! I mean, this just looks incredible. There are certain games out there that I really admire, and we are toe to toe with those games. This isn't just like a thrown together Kickstarter. This is the highest quality stuff, and the pages are thick. The quality's gorgeous. Let's have a look at the components. Cloth bag for your loot. Nice. Velvet bag. Stuff. Okay, so card decks. Loads of cards. Cards, wood. Just get the cards out of the way, we'll go through those in a sec. Mini cards, skill cards. Okay, so the wooden tokens. So these are the initial first samples. These are all the ones that are going to be, I'll get them out in a second, but these are all going to be increased in size by 50%. Some of them are actually okay as they are. These are the gold tokens. The hearts for health and actions. These are all fine, but we're still going to make them bigger anyway. And it's like the fate tokens that suffer just a little bit. These little hourglasses, oops, are just a little too small. So we're going to boost them. Same with the obstacle tokens, little clouds. We're just going to make them a little bit bigger. And you'll also be getting 6 dice instead of 4. Character bases. These were the first ones that arrived, and I was just struggling to insert the actual characters into them, so I didn't want anyone to scuff their cardboard standees when they arrived. So these are going in the bin, not using those. We're getting these instead, which are awesome. They fit the 2mm thick cardboard perfectly. You can just slide them in. You're not going to rip the character sheets that way, which, you know, should be a minimum requirement for what they do. So these are really good. And here's some of this. You can see has already punched itself out already in transit from China. Some of it I may have punched out myself out of eagerness, but here's like a character in this plastic base. So they're tiny, you know, they don't obscure the art, but they hold them up really well. So, perfect. And it looks awesome on the map as well. And then we got the cardboard tokens, oh my god. So these are brilliant. I mean, these are so thick, they're so sturdy, you can't bend these at all. They don't scuff at the edges. They are probably some of the best quality tokens I've seen in a game ever. We paid that little bit extra to make sure they're sturdy, and they really are. So you're getting 2 full punch boards of stuff here. All of the loot tokens, the ones that represent gold, and then there's all the like extra deed tokens, which give you all those cool sort of free mini actions. You've got your hero standees here, first hero token, and all your Kickstarter extra heroes as well. We've also put in second first hero token just because we could fit one, so if you lose it you've got a spare, and there are a few spare characters as well. I thought it's better to just have those than blank space, so you can either mod those or just keep them as spares. Tons of loot tokens, so they punch out really nicely, they just pretty much pop off, as you can see. Beautiful! Here's the wooden tokens, sample selection. You've got your health in red, the black action tokens, hundreds of wooden tokens, hundreds of cardboard tokens. There's so much content in here. It's incredible. Okay, so let's get into the cards. So here are all the card decks. I really should have fanned them out so you could see exactly how many of each there are. These are really strong quality. Somebody asked for a black castle. The art looks amazing. This one's a little too close to the edge. These were hand cropped for the pre-production copy, but they won't be like that in the final version. They'll all be perfectly centralized. These are ivory core quality cardstock, so they're really thick, firm. Ordinarily I would say I wouldn't sleeve cards of this sort of quality because it's that good, but of course this is Anya's art we're talking about, and you're going to want to sleeve the whole thing. It's all gorgeous. Seeing it like this in its final form, oh my giddy auntie. It's amazing. I don't want to spoil too many of these, but it's beyond awesome. There's so much content here, there's so much replayability just in the base game alone, but you've got all the Kickstarter stretch goals we unlocked in here, so you've got 8 class races, sorry, 8 class cards here that you've got. These are all padded out with all the extra encounters that you guys have unlocked. There's a little K next to each number for the Kickstarter stretch goal cards that we all unlocked together, that you guys unlocked, sorry. So if you've got any personal interest in seeing, you know, exactly how much extra content you guys are getting, you can just have a look right in the corner. K16, lightning, yes. Quick box size comparison for anybody who is wondering. It's exactly the same size as Gates of Loyang. If you're into your filthy euros, got a couple of millimeters edge on that actually. If you can see, that's slightly taller. And we've got this glossy box cover as well. No extra charge to yourselves, of course, but it just gives it that edge. Really makes it pop compared to the other games on the shelf. For those of you who don't flirt with Euro medieval farming games, if I do a quick comparison to a more thematic game, Dead of Winter. Okay, so slightly wider, about the same height. Not as shelf hoggy, but with an absolute Aladdin's treasure trove of content. Absolutely in my element here. This is going to be one amazing and gorgeous game. Tell your friends. Let's get it out there into the world. Looking forward to hearing your guys' thoughts upon receiving and playing this beautiful behemoth of a game that we've all made together. Absolutely unbelievable. Beautiful. Happy Christmas, everybody!